play. You start to think, okay, what if this happens? And what if that happens?
You're setting yourself up.
Once you think about the consequence before, I think you're doomed.
Yeah.
And that's it. Anyway, so that's it. That's the Kenyan FA Cup. And once again, Police are champions. They did beat KCB on post-match penalties. I have flipped our TV to the to T20 final, just because I like cricket. I like cricket. It's been a very interesting tournament. Different usual one because it's been in the US and whatever. But the final is here and it's South Africa versus India. It's the first final ever for SA, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, here it is. If India win today, it will be their first world title in 13 years.
In the T20?
No, just generally.
In the 50 over?
I think, in 13 years. First world title for 13 years. So we're in 2024. Yeah. 2024 minus 13 is? 2011. Yeah. I was there for that one. Cricket World Cup final. No. Who did they play? They played New Australia. Who did they play in the final?
Don't remember, but I know it was in New Zealand.
No, it was in Mumbai.
The 2011 World Cup?
Yes. It was in Sri Lanka and India.
Oh, 2011. I confused with another tournament.
Yes.
The Rugby World Cup was in... Because I remember the Rugby World Cup usually coincides with the Cricket World Cup.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So the T20, yeah. So, and for South Africa, if they win, it would be their first ever World Cup triumph. First ever.
In T20?
No. In any World Cup cricket, anything.
They haven't won a title?
No.
Why have I thought they won something?
I don't know. And they've had a really, really good team throughout the years.
The time they were number one.
Yeah, ranking, yes, but they've never ever won it. That's Rahul Dravid. Yes. Good man. He's there. They're all singing.
But I'm guessing, of course, the stadium is largely filled with the diaspora.
You think so?
Yeah.
There's Mr. Kohli. The reason I've done that, but I've never ever once had the Indian national anthem.
Really?
Like I can't remember where.
That's a good point, actually. Because I'm never actually. Because I'm trying to remember. It's not familiar.
No. It's not. That's why I just looked and I thought, that's Virat Kohli and that's Rahul Dravid and they are singing the Indian national. And then I wondered, how does it sound?
Of course, South African, we all know how it sounds.
Of course. This one, in fact, we will play just because we are Africans. Yep, so that's the South African national anthem now ringing around the stadium. And you know this song, because of my previous duties, you feel like, like that is it. But anyway, so they are looking for their first step. Think about it, for a team that has had all those greats. Dale Steyn, A.B. de Villiers, Alan Donald, Sean Pollock, Dale Steyn, Jack Callis, they've never won.
That's surprising.
Ever. In fact, here's a weird stat. They have failed to progress from their first 7 semi-finals, 5 in the 50 over and 2 in the T20. They just wouldn't get over the line. Always there'd be something. There'd be a problem. Something. There would be a problem. Here, something has happened. Always. Now they're finally in a final.
But I'm very surprised that they've never won anything. It's very interesting.
And it's their first ever World Cup. First ever final. Forget winning. Yes.
So there's a lot at stake. But you know, South Africa, once they switch it up, when they reach a final, it's very hard to get them out. This
team is actually the king of choking. The Proteas. They, that's why all those semi-finals, they just couldn't get over the hump.
So maybe today, at least, against the Indians, it will be interesting.
Maybe today. The Indians, on the other hand, remember they got to the final of the 50 over?
Yes.
And then the Australians destroyed them.
But the Australians, so bad things against Afghanistan.
His sport has really changed. Who would have thought?
That one was something else. They beat them it was to reach the semi-final.
Yeah. Who would have thought that something like that would happen?
It was a shocker. The cricket world.
So Naskia, India have lost a 50 over final and a T20 final, and they've been to 4 semi-finals as well. So both these countries want something.
Yeah, it will be a good one.
They both want something. So that game is on and it's live and you should be good. You see? Oh, that's lovely. See the graphics?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But you know, this one is of course inspired from what has been happening in the IPL. You know, IPL, they've really set the bar.
Yes, they have. So that's the
Who
game.
has won the toss?
India have won the toss and they are batting fast. They are batting fast and their lineup is really good.
But it's interesting, it's happening in the USA.
It's the new frontier for sport. If you want your sport to
flourish,
yes, that's where you go. So there is the batting lineup: Rohit, Kohli, Pant, Surya Kumar, Dube, Hardik, Jadeja, Aksa, Kuldeep, Ashdeep, and Bumrah. Bumrah is a bowler and a half. Yeah. He fires that thing.
No, I think this is in Barbados, Wokabi.
Yes, it was hosted.
I would love to go to Barbados.
Yeah, but you have to go through
the
Americano.
Lazima upate visa ya.
Yes. Quinton de Kock, Hendricks.
But I thought Barbados we have
Malcolm. Hold on. Klassen, Miller, Stubbs, Jansen, Maharaj, Rabada, Kagiso, Noje, and Shamsi. You have to. You remember the Kenya team to Bahamas the other day?
Yeah.
So you had to. There was. I think there's a way you have to. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I can see why you want to go to Barbados. I can see why.
Barbados.
I can see why.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
The flora and the fauna.
Yes. Oh, yes. I agree with you.
But they need to be a bit more enthusiastic. It looks very labored.
Or
maybe that's how it is.
You have to be laid back.
No, you've seen the carnival there it is.
But generally it's out in the sun and stuff.
It's a final.
Back.
The world's eyes. You can imagine how many Indians are watching this.
You have to be laid back.
Wokabi.
Yeah, you have to be laid back.
Let me look at the geopolitical. India, South Africa, two countries that India, of course, is population-wise
1.4 B.
Yes. South Africa, one of the top economies in the continent. The two countries are members of BRICS. Unaona?
Hapo umekam,
I've come.
Hey, you have rearranged that conversation,
in sport and economically.
Kabisa, very nice. Anyway, there it is. There is the first ball. Marco Jansen has the
like
task.
6-something.
Yes, he's a big guy. He's a big guy. With the first ball is the T20 final. Once again, it's India versus South Africa. Both teams really could do with a World Cup victory. You know, SA never won any World Cup in cricket whatsoever. On the other hand, India haven't won one since that one in 2011. So India have won the toss, elected to bat. It's India versus South Africa. It's India versus the Proteas. It's the T20 final. Please catch it if you can. T20 is